If you're finding yourself sleeping poorly, waking up just as tired as when you went to bed, noticing a loss of strength in your erections, and feeling your energy drain away day after day, I need you to listen closely. What I'm about to tell you is something that perhaps no one has ever explained with this kind of clarity. I need to be direct. This is not just a normal part of getting older. It's a sign that your body's missing something essential. It's a sign that your body's ability to recover is failing. And that failure begins at night. I'm Dr. James Whitaker, and for over 25 years, I've been helping men understand that what they think is aging is actually deficiency. If you're sleeping poorly, waking up tired, losing strength in your erections, and feeling your energy disappear day after day, that's not normal for your age. It's a sign that your body's becoming deficient in something essential. And this deficiency starts at night, the beginning of the decline, and you don't even realize it's happening. Most of the men I've helped share the exact same story. They tell me, I sleep, but I wake up with no energy at all. My erections are fading. I don't have that desire anymore. I feel my body is weak, my mind is heavy, and there's an irritation I just can't explain. And when I study the lifestyles of these men, one thing always appears. Their bodies are losing the capacity to recover during the night. This nightly recovery is what separates a man who feels 60 from one who feels 80. Before we dive deeper into this life-changing information, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss these crucial health revelations. And if you're experiencing any of these symptoms I just described, type the number 1 in the comments below. If you're here for someone you care about, type 0. I want to understand how many of you are silently suffering with this. So what happens to the male body at night? Did you know that it's during sleep that your body produces the majority of its natural testosterone? That the blood vessels in the penis expand and regenerate? That your prostate reduces inflammation? That the mitochondria in your cells, your body's little power plants, recharge their energy for the next day? In other words, if your sleep is compromised, your entire body deteriorates, and the first area to suffer is your virility, your sexual potency, your physical vigor, and your desire. But why does sleep get worse after 60? This is a common question, and I'm going to explain it with absolute clarity. As we age, the body naturally loses some essential minerals and nutrients that were abundant in our youth. One of the most critical ones is magnesium, and here is the key point that changes everything. Magnesium is the single most important mineral for male sleep, for nocturnal erections, and for the production of testosterone. Without it, your body enters a state of constant alert. You might fall asleep, but you don't enter deep restorative sleep. And without deep sleep, you don't recover at all. Let me tell you about Richard, a 62-year-old engineer who came to my office completely exhausted. He told me, Dr. Whitaker, I sleep 8 hours every night, but I wake up feeling like I've been hit by a truck. My wife and I haven't been intimate in months because I just can't perform anymore. I'm starting to think this is just what happens when you get old. Richard's blood work showed he was severely deficient in magnesium, even though he thought he was eating a healthy diet. After implementing the specific magnesium protocol I'm about to share with you, Richard's transformation was remarkable. Within 1 week, he was sleeping through the night. Within 2 weeks, his morning erections returned with a vengeance. Within 1 month, he felt like a completely different man. He told me, Doctor, I feel like I got my life back. My wife can't believe the change in me. The signs of nocturnal magnesium deficiency are crystal clear. See if you identify with any of these symptoms. You wake up 2 or 3 times a night to urinate. You have light, restless sleep with strange dreams or sudden awakenings. You feel cramps, muscle tension, or tingling in your legs. You wake up tired as if you hadn't slept at all. You become more anxious or impatient throughout the day, and your morning erections are becoming rarer or weaker. If you experience 2 or more of these signs, your body is literally crying out for magnesium at night. But why does this crucial nutrient disappear with age? Magnesium is present in foods like dark green vegetables, nuts, seeds, and some grains. But there are 2 major problems that most doctors never explain. First, modern foods are increasingly poor in magnesium because of depleted soil. The industrial farming methods used today have stripped our soil of essential minerals. The spinach your grandfather ate contained 3 times more magnesium than the spinach you eat today. Second, the body of a man over 60 absorbs much less magnesium than it used to, even when he eats the right foods. Your digestive system becomes less efficient at extracting and utilizing this critical mineral. So even if you try to eat well, the deficiency continues to worsen. And that's when the fatigue, the impotence, the poor sleep, and the silent loss of virility begin. This creates a vicious cycle where poor sleep leads to worse magnesium absorption, which leads to even worse sleep, and the spiral continues downward. Now, as we've discussed, getting the right nutrients is a fundamental first step to rebuilding your body from the ground up. But I also know that many of you are looking for something that can deliver powerful, noticeable results even faster. The foundation of recovery begins with understanding that not all magnesium is the same. When you go to a pharmacy or supplement store, you'll find various forms of magnesium: oxide, chloride, citrate, diglycinate, threonate, bisglycinate. And here is the mistake that most people make. They buy any one thinking they all have the same effect. But the truth is, the type of magnesium you choose makes all the difference, especially if your focus is to improve erections, sleep deeply, and recover energy and mental focus. The two forms of magnesium that most help men over 60 are absolutely critical to understand. Number 1, magnesium bisglycinate or magnesium glycinate. This is a highly absorbable form that is very well tolerated by the stomach. It acts directly on the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's relax mode, which induces deep sleep, relaxes muscles and blood vessels, and reduces nighttime anxiety. In short, it's the best type for men who want to sleep better and wake up with more potency. Number 2, magnesium L-threonate. This is the only form of magnesium that easily crosses the brain's protective barrier. It improves focus, memory, and cognition. It reduces the anxious thoughts that disrupt sleep, and it increases brain plasticity, the capacity for learning and mental clarity. This is ideal for anyone who feels their mind is always racing at night with accelerated thoughts, worries, or for those who wake up in the middle of the night and struggle to fall back asleep. My patient Gerald, a 58-year-old businessman, was taking regular magnesium oxide for months with no results. He was frustrated and ready to give up. When we switched him to magnesium bisglycinate, the difference was immediate. Within 3 nights, he was sleeping through the night for the first time in years. Within 2 weeks, his wife was amazed at his renewed energy and passion. Now, how to take magnesium correctly at night? The timing is absolutely crucial for maximum effectiveness. The ideal time is 30 to 60 minutes before sleeping. This is the time the body takes to absorb it and begin to feel the calming effects. The recommended dose depends on the form and the manufacturer, but normally for bisglycinate, it's between 200 milligrams and 400 milligrams per night. For L-threonate, it's between 1 to 2 grams per night, containing about 144 milligrams of elemental magnesium. Always start with the minimum dose for 3 days and increase if necessary. Your body needs time to adjust to the increased magnesium levels. To take it, use a cup of warm water or a calming tea like chamomile or passion flower tea. The warm liquid helps with absorption and adds to the relaxing effect. Here's something most people don't know. Avoid using your cell phone, watching TV, or being under very bright lights after taking magnesium. The blue light from screens counteracts the magnesium's relaxing effects and disrupts your natural melatonin production. This potentiates the effect of magnesium dramatically. And importantly, try to lie down right after those 30 to 60 minutes. Don't wait for sleep to arrive naturally. Help your body understand that it's time to shut down. Create a ritual around your magnesium intake that signals to your body that sleep is coming. Make sure to subscribe right now because what I'm sharing could literally transform your life, and I want to make sure you don't miss any of these critical health secrets that the medical establishment doesn't want you to know. So what can you expect in the first few days? The timeline of recovery is predictable and encouraging. In the first 1 to 3 days, most men start to fall asleep more easily. The body seems to turn off faster. There's a feeling of lightness in the muscles and the heart rate slows down naturally. You'll notice that the racing thoughts that usually keep you awake begin to quiet down. From the 4th to the 7th day, they wake up with more energy and less heaviness in their legs. Morning erections can return spontaneously, often stronger than they've been in years. There's less urge to urinate at night, and the mind awakens clearer, less irritable. Many men tell me this is when they first realize how much their sleep quality had deteriorated. After 2 weeks of continuous use, you can expect continuous sleep of 6 to 8 hours without interruption. There's a significant reduction in anxiety, nervousness, and obsessive thoughts. Libido improves without effort, naturally and powerfully. And there's a dramatic improvement in self-esteem and a feeling of being truly alive again. And this, I repeat, is without using heavy drugs, without synthetic hormones, and without unwanted side effects. However, you must avoid these 3 common mistakes that I see men make repeatedly. Many men write to me saying they took magnesium and felt nothing. When I investigate, I discover these 3 critical errors that sabotage their success. Error number 1, using magnesium oxide or inorganic magnesium. This is the most common and cheapest form found in most stores, but it has extremely low absorption rates, often less than 10%. It frequently causes diarrhea in sensitive men and provides minimal therapeutic benefit. Avoid it completely. Error number 2, taking it in the morning. Magnesium has a naturally relaxing effect on the nervous system. Taking it in the morning can leave the body feeling sluggish and sleepy throughout the day, and you don't get the crucial nighttime recovery benefits. Always take it at night. Error number 3, taking it irregularly. This is perhaps the biggest mistake. Magnesium works cumulatively in the body, building up therapeutic levels over time. If you take it one day and skip 2, or forget on weekends, the body loses its rhythm and never reaches optimal levels. Be absolutely consistent for at least 14 consecutive nights to see real results. You might be wondering, but Dr. Whitaker, what if I already take medication? This is a common and important question that deserves a careful answer. Magnesium, being a natural mineral that your body requires, can generally be used along with most medications like antihypertensives, statins, prostate remedies, or medications for mild anxiety or depression. However, if you take controlled medications, blood thinners, or anticoagulants, I strongly recommend consulting your doctor to adjust dosages appropriately. Here's a secret to boost the effects even more. An extra strategy I give to my most successful patients is to combine magnesium with zinc and vitamin B6 at night. This powerful combination potentiates the nocturnal production of testosterone, further improves sleep quality, helps regenerate muscle tissues, and dramatically improves libido. ZMA supplements with this exact formula are specifically designed for men experiencing natural hormonal decline. The zinc supports testosterone production and immune function. The vitamin B6 helps convert tryptophan into serotonin, improving mood and sleep quality. Together with magnesium, they create a synergistic effect that's more powerful than any single nutrient alone. My patient Thomas, a 65-year-old retired police officer, was skeptical about supplements. He had tried everything with no success. When he started the magnesium, zinc, and B6 combination, his results were extraordinary. Within 1 month, his testosterone levels increased by 35%, his sleep quality improved dramatically, and his relationship with his wife was completely transformed. What I want you to remember is this fundamental truth. You don't have to accept fatigue, impotence, or light sleep as inevitable parts of aging. These are signs of deficiency, not decay. Your body can still be strong, vital, and well-rested, but it needs the right nutrition at the right time. And that crucial moment begins at night with 1 capsule and a commitment to yourself. If you've made it this far, it's because you're ready for a real change, ready to take back control of your body and your life. And I want you to listen to this with complete attention. Virility doesn't have an age limit. It has a foundation, and that foundation is still alive inside you, waiting to be awakened. The restoration of your virility begins with what you do at night. Many men who come to me feel completely defeated. They've lost confidence in the bedroom. They avoid looking in the mirror. They no longer even touch their partners with the same passion they once had. Others live tired, discouraged, without understanding why their bodies have betrayed them. And they all have one thing in common. They are exhausted from the inside out because their bodies have stopped recovering at night. The natural repair processes that should restore their strength, their hormones, and their vitality have shut down due to this critical deficiency. But when a man truly understands this connection and starts to take care of his sleep, his brain, and his natural hormone levels, something magical happens. There's a rebirth from the inside out, a return to the man he used to be, and often an even better version of himself. And all of this transformation starts at night with the simple act of giving your body what it desperately needs. Let me share one final story. My patient Marcus was 59 years old when he first came to see me. He was on the verge of divorce because his marriage had become completely sexless. He felt like a failure as a man and was considering dangerous hormone replacement therapy. His sleep was so poor that he was taking prescription sleep aids that left him groggy and disconnected. After implementing this exact magnesium protocol, Marcus's life changed completely. Within 6 weeks, he was sleeping naturally and deeply. His energy returned with a vengeance. His confidence soared. His marriage was saved, and he told me it was better than it had been in their 20s. Marcus didn't need dangerous drugs or expensive treatments. He just needed to give his body the essential mineral it was desperately lacking. Your story can be just like Marcus's. Your transformation can begin tonight. The power to reclaim your strength, your energy, your passion, and your confidence is literally in your hands. Don't let another night pass where your body fails to recover. Don't accept weakness when strength is available. If this message has touched you, if you saw yourself in these words, then share it with another man who deserves to recover his strength. Help spread this knowledge that could change lives. And subscribe to this channel right now because every week I bring content like this, serious, natural, scientifically based information with respect for your age and your history. Your virility is not dead. It is merely sleeping, waiting for the right conditions to awaken. And it can reawaken as soon as tonight with the right care, the right knowledge, and the truth about what your body really needs. The choice is yours. The time is now. Take action tonight and begin your journey back to the man you were meant to be.